Hi, I'm Sadie Nardini, founder of Core Strength Vinyasa Yoga. So beginning this Fun with Arm Balances sequence, I want to teach you the structure for most arm balancing. This is the foundation. It's crow pose foundation. So hands are shoulder distance, fingers spread nice and wide, really clawing the floor with your fingertips to protect the wrists. When you come up into the postures, make sure that your elbows don't wing out to the sides, which can pinch the wrists, but keep them right at wrist distance, and then you'll leverage with elbows right over wrists. The shoulders sometimes come a little bit higher, a little bit lower, depending on the balance, but this pretty much remains the same. So we'll begin in crow pose. Take your knees wide, take them as high up on the arms as possible. Keeping those elbows in, you're going to round up through your back neck. So often this is kind of forgotten and it stays too low and it's very hard to balance. So you're going to squeeze in and up. Start with that core strength and then take the heart forward. So stubbornly lifting that navel into the spine. Breathing here, taking your crow pose over time. So you'll see those elbows are pretty much right over the wrist the whole time. From crow pose, you can start playing a little bit, knees higher up the better, by sending one leg straight forward, coming back, really lifting through the core, and then taking the other leg for half crow balance. Come down and rest in Malasana and hug your wrists out. So just separate the hands a little bit from the arm bones, make some space there, and then come back in. So the next one we'll try is Titibhasana. Take the feet as wide as the mat, walk your hands back. See if you can get them behind the heels a little bit. They don't have to be here, but just back of the heel line. And you're going to keep those elbows squeezed in like before. Squeeze the knees high up on the arms from here. And gently, you're going to sit down on your arms, but you're not going to let the hips get heavy. Because again, you're going to squeeze in and up, rounding way up through your back. When you can do that, you're a little more buoyant in the seat. You can look forward, pressing into your arm strength. Squeeze those knees in and extend the legs forward, Titibhasana. All right, you can even try crossing the ankles here, really squeezing in and up. That's going to help you a lot. Coming back to center. Find Malasana and hug your wrists out. All right. We'll try side crow next. So bring your feet together, bend both knees, and we'll start on the right side. So you turn the knees to the left and you really dig. So always a good rule in arm balancing, the higher up on the arms you can get, the more flight possibilities there are. Again, hands are shoulder distance. So you're really dug here. What you're going to do is balance eventually only on this arm and this knee. So I want you to round up through your back again, walk in a little bit, squeeze the elbows, lift up through the spine, and float the heart forward. Over time, you'll balance. And maybe you can try a little split. Bottom leg straightens out, lower those shoulders, top leg straightens. Come back to center. Woo! That is not easy. And come back and hug your wrists out. Breathing deeply. So you may want to just insert one of these into your practice, or if you're more intermediate advanced in strength, try them all in a row. Coming down to sit. So from here, take a few cat-cows just to neutralize and bring yourself back into the rhythm of your breath. Deep inhale and exhale. All right, so once you come to center, we'll try a couple of seated arm balancings. One, Bhujapetasana. Takes a lot of inner thigh flexibility and strength because you need to really hug this knee into your arm. So you work over time on bringing that knee high up on the arm. So again, it's just like a crow pose. You're just in a different seat. So you're reaching and pressing in there. Take that hand forward. Make room for the other hand about shoulder distance. Taking them back. It's okay, but it's nice to be able to lean forward so it helps you access the belly strength a little bit more. You can practice hugging the knee in, leaning forward, lifting way up through the belly. Use the other foot for kind of a flying buttress. Okay, so coming back to center, squeeze the knee in, lengthen the leg out a little bit more. See if you can lift up, maybe even stretch the leg out straight. Lift that puppy up and really squeeze in, and then come down to sit. Cat-cows in between. And then the final one we'll try, Astabhakrasana. Take that knee high up on the arm. Plant one hand, then the other. Cross the bottom ankle over the top. Again, lean forward. You're gonna squeeze those elbows in and use your low belly to lift up a lot. And from here, you close the knees into the arm and lower the shoulders as you stretch the legs. Coming back to center, maybe fly through a Bhujapetasana and come gently down to sit. Cat-cow, open the wrists. Take a couple of circles here to bring all that energy back to center. And then finally, fold forward and rest in an easy seat child's pose. Moving on to the rest of your practice, opening up and cooling down later with a whole new set of strength and flexibility and flight freedom in your practice now. I hope you enjoyed. Namaste.